lights go down, the sirens sound. You know what time it is. Detail. You know what time it is. Steel in our veins and fire in our eyes. When chaos rises, we're the last line. Step in the ring, step into the fight. We keep the order on a Friday night. When the crowd gets loud and the tension's high, you know the Guardians have arrived. We are the silent security detail. Stand your ground or you will fail. When the storm begins to rise, we bring the thunder to the fight. No fear, no backing down. We're on this battlefield of SmackDown. When the warning lights reveal, you face it down. Security detail. Security detail.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday night. It is time for the SmackDown Security Detail, and of course, just me tonight. But guys, we have got a hot show tonight. As the WWE had started off the top of the show with a tribute to the late Dory Funk Jr. We're getting a beautiful look at the skyline of Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is where the action is going to take place tonight. And this is the first, this is the post SummerSlam SmackDown. So we can expect a little bit of surprises tonight. There's been some rumored surprises I've seen online. I'm not going to say anything yet, but we do have a United States Championship match tonight, as the champion Baron Corbin will be defending his title against Trick Williams in the rematch from SummerSlam. Ew, and Baron's still got that that furry US title. And Charlotte Flair is in the house, and she's going to be going one-on-one with Jade Cargill. And walking by, some people are just bowing down to Charlotte. Jade and her crew, B-Fab and Meechin, walking into the building as well. I expect a pretty decent match between her and Jade tonight. And we got Wade Barrett and Joe Tessitore on commentary tonight. And Cody Rhodes going to be starting the show off tonight. Of course, he was unsuccessful in his bid for the WWE Undisputed Championship on at SummerSlam. And Xavier coming in saying, damn, wanted Kevin Owens to start off the show. Well, I'm sure we're going to see a little bit of KO tonight as well. I mean, we could see KO in this segment. But we are taking a look right now at what happened Saturday that led to Cody Rhodes losing the title, or losing the title match. And that was one Randy Orton. And you know that Cody is going to call out Orton. If I'm Cody, that's what I would be doing. I'd be calling for Orton to come out. And Xavier saying he was literally having a beer with KO at Sports and Social in Orlando while watching Clash. And right off the bat, he's calling out Orton. Question is Orton there tonight? Well, he's saying while we wait for Randy Orton, he's saying Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, my surrogate hometown of WrestleMania City. What do you want to talk about? And the crowd is chanting the Cody Rhodes chant right now. Randy or Cody saying, let's talk about memories. Let's talk about some good memories, some great memories. You just saw that come up on the screen that this past week he's talking about how Dory Funk Jr. passed away over the last couple of days as well. Talking about how he won the title at WrestleMania 40 as well. Bobby Stats, how is it going? Xavier is coming in saying, knowing in a few years we're going to be watching a Oba versus Fatu headlining WrestleMania gives him hope for the future. And as soon as Cody Rhodes mentioned CM Punk's name, our WWE champion CM Punk's music starts to play. And here he comes making his way to the ring. Xavier saying now he really wants KO to come out. Well, KO is the number one contender to CM Punk's title. Bobby started saying he wants CM Punk and Kevin Owens to wrestle at Money in the Bank for the title. It may happen even sooner than that. I kind of think. I think. I think it might happen at Sunday night's main event, perhaps. Randy, well, Cody Rhodes asking if Punk knew that Randy Orton was going to come out. CM Punk saying no, he didn't know that Randy was even there to begin with. Didn't know that Randy had a drive-by RKO, and he's obviously not as mad about it as Cody is, but he's not happy about it either. So CM Punk saying, "Why don't we go find Randy and beat him up together?" And Cody Rhodes saying, guaranteeing he's going to find Randy Orton and kick his himself, saying the ring is yours, ladies and gentlemen, your champ, CM Punk. And Punk saying that unfinished business between you and I, just say when. And here comes KO. And Xavier saying, keep in mind that Drew can come back at any time. The main event scene is getting crazy. Well, Xavier, maybe just a little while longer because Drew has got a couple of movies that he's working on right now. And Kevin Owens is making his way to the ring, and we all know the history between him and Cody Rhodes as they're staring each other down the ring, staring each other eye to eye right now. Cody just hands him the mic, and KO is on his way to the ring now. And both men trading words, can't tell what they're saying. Hey, look, there's Nick Aldis. The crowd's chanting, let them fight. Kevin Owens saying, didn't even see you there, Nick. Don't worry, it's all good. We're pros, right? You guys have been telling us all week we're professional. CM Punk saying, yeah, Nick, don't worry about it. KO's I think KO is coming out here to lay his claim for when that title match is going to happen. This is a very a pretty intense moment here. This is a match that a lot of people didn't know that they want. Kevin Owens saying at one time he did doubt CM Punk, and saying that in the past 3 years, Punk has proven Kevin Owens wrong. Oh, things are getting really heated between these two men right now. Oh, Punk is saying that Kevin Owens has benefited from CM Punk's arrogance. If anybody is just the words that these guys are saying to one another, insane. Another thing Kevin Owens or CM Punk brought up is how he basically opened the door for guys like Kevin Owens to come in. Kevin Owens talking about how it's been a decade since he the was a world champion and how he's dreamt of winning that belt back. So CM Punk saying maybe you should practice a little gratitude because if it weren't for him, that KO would not be there right now. Kevin Owens saying, "You're right. I should be grateful," and talking about how he's knocked down doors for guys like uh, Kevin Owens, guys like Sami Zayn, all that sort of thing. Saying you should also thank him because you've also shown Kevin Owens what not to do. What not to become and how not to try. Spoke a little too fast there on for my part. I'm looking at the closed captioning here. Saying Punk must be so lonely for that pedestal he put on. Meanwhile, saying thank you. And now here come officials, Nick Aldis, try and separate this thing. Yeah, oh yeah, Punk or Owens with the push there. A slight tease to these two men getting physical. And that's the way that that's going to end, guys. Right now, we've got Kathy Kelly speaking with Charlotte, who's obviously, as we mentioned, has her matchup with Jade Cargill a little later on tonight. And Charlotte basically saying tonight that she's going to kick Jade's butt tonight. Now we got Trick Williams cutting a promo as he is getting ready for the United States Championship match against Baron Corbin. And that match is going to take place now as Trick Williams is coming out to the ring right now. But here we are looking at what happened on Sunday when that led to Baron Corbin getting the win, in which Little Yachty got knocked off and into the table, which led to Baron Corbin getting the belt on his hands and smashing Trick Williams with the title, and then the end of days to get the win. And we see that Little Yachty's not coming out there, and I'm wondering if Trick needs a little bit of help getting that win to try and get back the United States title, just as we need some help around here. So take a look, everybody.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
That's right, guys. We would love for you to come on over to turnbucklestudios.org, hit that join button, and fill out the application there. It'll be sent off to us for us to take a look at. Turnbucklestudios.org/join, guys. A little bit distracted there because Baron Corbin has come out on a motorcycle, and he still has that title. He's again with that fur though around the belt. I don't like it. And maybe it suits Trick, but it definitely does not suit Baron Corbin. And Bobby Stotts saying he's picking Corbin to retain, only simply because he just won the title at SummerSlam. I think I'm with you there. The only way I think Corbin loses is if Little Yachty somehow shows up, or even if maybe Carmelo gets his hands in on this situation. Other than that, I would rather see Corbin keep the belt. But right off the bat, fast and furious action there as Trick Williams just took down Baron Corbin with a flying clothesline. And gotta wonder here, what is smashing his head in that corner. This is Trick Williams showing a little bit of aggression here, as he would love nothing more than to get back the United States title. And yeah, Bobby just reiterating what I'm saying. The feather belt does not fit Baron Corbin at all. And what's Trick doing? Trick is diving into Javon's bag of tricks by doing the dive over the barricade and onto Baron Corbin here. And now he's playing to the crowd here as this match continues on, guys. And we're back to the action here as Trick Williams is just kind of taking Baron Corbin on a tour around ringside with those chops. And the right into the steel steps Trick Williams goes as Baron Corbin finally managing to get some sort of offense here, and now is spacing himself away from Trick just to kind of catch himself a little bit, while of course playing to the audience around him. And the action goes back into the ring here. So we're looking at some promotional tools for the forthcoming South American tour. Got dates in Ecuador, Colombia, Argentina, Chile. If you guys live in those countries, be sure to get some tickets and go to these events. That's gonna be a really cool tour, guys. But the action continues here between these men, and Corbin's now got Trick pinned up against the post. Oh, and another open hand slap to the chest there. And Corbin using those lethal fists of his to take down Trick Williams here. Oh, now Trick trying to mount a comeback here as we return to the action in the ring. And this is what we're seeing right now, is just a little bit of back and forth action between these two men, as Corbin has just taken Trick Williams out with a clothesline. Corbin playing to the crowd a little bit much here, and I don't think that's a good idea, especially when you got a guy like Trick Williams in the ring who is hungry to get back the United States Championship. Sorry, I was enthralled by the action here as Trick Williams almost got the 3 count there off that. Basically, it was a fireman carry takeover kind of maneuver. Now Trick is looking to maybe. I think he was looking for some kind of maybe a version of the bookend, but wasted too much time there. And Corbin took advantage with some elbows to the side of the head here. And now Trick exposing that knee. Oh, in the deep 6. Oh, yeah, he was looking for the trick shot, but Corbin reversed it with the deep 6. which is usually his lead up into the end of days. And both men trading blows as they return to their feet. Now trading clotheslines. Oh, and a reverse neck breaker from Trick Williams there. And this is Baron Corbin's first title defense since winning the title on Sunday, obviously. This is also Baron Corbin's. I was going to say it's his first match on SmackDown, but I think I'm wrong on that, Bobby. Could you correct me on that one? Oh, look at this. And now Corbin's got the title, the belt again. The referee was doing a little tug of war, but we got a bookend. And still not enough to keep the champion down. But I think Trick Williams is looking for that trick shot again. Oh, and almost got the deep six on. And there it is. There's the trick shot. But look at where Corbin is. Corbin's got his foot. Yeah, he put his hand on that rope. Thank you, Bobby. I thought so. Bobby saying this is his first match since he came back to the WWE. And yeah, thank you for that. First match on SmackDown since coming back to the WWE, because funny enough, he did have an appearance on MLW while still employed by the WWE, only because, and there's the belt shot. I think that's going to be the end right there. And that's only because when they taped those shows, Baron Corbin was still employed by MLW at that time. And Baron Corbin successful in his retain in this match, retaining the United States title. Now, the question I have is, what's next for Trick Williams? What's next for Baron Corbin? Nick Aldis is on the phone. Interesting. We're not sure. Oh, Sami Zayn walking in. We weren't sure who Nick Aldis was talking to. Just Aldis saying Sami saying congratulations to Aldis on the return at SummerSlam. Now, Sami expressing how upset he was about how his one-on-one match with Finn Balor got turned into that fatal four-way. And then there's Kevin Owens walking in here. And all this is like, yeah, I'm out of here, but Kevin Owens hanging on to him, saying, before you go, I know why. Oh, he says he knows when he wants that title. In Toronto on August 21st. So it looks like the fans of Toronto who are getting SmackDown on August 21st are going to get a championship match. Yeah, Sami Zayn ending that off with saying, don't expect me to stop chasing what I want, which leads me to believe, let's say Kevin Owens wins at that match in Toronto. I firmly believe that we're going to a Kevin Owens Sami Zayn title match. Right now, what they are. We're seeing a quick little promotion for that boxing fight that's set to take place on September 12th. And a quick promotion for Money in the Bank taking place in New Orleans, Louisiana. But we've got Bobby Stats coming in earlier talking about Baron Corbin, saying he would like to see him do something with Carmelo Hayes or Ricky Saints. It's asking me who I want to see go up against Baron Corbin next. I wouldn't mind Carmelo. I think Carmelo is a likely option. Excuse me, solely for the fact that he has been trying to go after the U.S. title. Then we've got, Ricky Saints is not a bad choice either because he too has been angling for a United States Championship match, or at least we've seen him. Watching in the locker room whenever Trick Williams had a match or something along those lines. But yeah, that's I think that match between Corbin and a match trying to think about other possible competitors we could see present themselves into that United States title picture. We look at guys like Ilya Dragunov would be a great choice. We're seeing. Oh, this is a promo for War Games here. Every time we see this promo, I think it's almost like a promotional tool for another wrestler until I see like the stuff that defines Houston, Texas. I would love it if Matt Cardona got another shot, Bobby. I would love if Matt Cardona getting involved in that. I would dare I say I might even enjoy Danhausen, but I think Danhausen is on Raw. Maybe we're about to get that answer right now because Corbin is in the locker room walking uh, away. Kathy Kelly is caught up with him. Hmm. It's like how he's referencing that he was supposedly an underdog going into this fight, going into the title match, and now he's been here for a cup of coffee, and already he's got himself a championship. And look at that. There's our pot. There's our next contender. It is Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes just jumped and attacked Baron Corbin here. Now we're taking a look at the women's ladder match at SummerSlam here and all of the action that took place there that led to Chelsea Green winning the championship. The interim women's championship, and now we're getting reactions from around the world with regarding her win. And we've got balloons. We got a red carpet thing going on in the ring, red and white balloons. I see a podium in the ring, and here comes our women's champion, Chelsea Green. Yeah, the interim women's champion. Chelsea's got some champagne out there. She's got the mic. She's just she's soaking it all in right now. Saying thank you to the fans for pledging her allegiance, because each and every one of them cheering tonight are a huge part of the reason why she walked out of SummerSlam with the new WWE Women's Championship. And while she's thanking people, she wants to thank her beautiful, stunning, gorgeous bombshell of a best friend, Tiffany Stratton, who, of course, coming out with her Women's United States Championship. I'm wondering here, are we going to see a turn between these women, maybe? Or is this going to be interesting to see what happens here? Chelsea saying she's so sorry for what happened on Sunday, but she knows that their friendship is stronger than that. She wants to make a toast to strong female friendships. Now who's coming out? Oh, JC Jane and the women's tag team champions, Fallon Henley and Lady Reed. All the women's champions on SmackDown are in the same vicinity. Interesting. No, JC saying, Tiffany, if it wasn't for you, she would have been in that ladder match on Sunday, and she would be the one standing in the middle of the ring with that title. Yeah, and saying all of Fatal Influence would be draped in gold. Your tragic little moment. What are all three women are getting in that ring right now? I kind of expect we're going to see a fight here. Three on two, though. If somebody, I think somebody's returning or coming back or getting a call up here or debuting. And if I'm not mistaken, when Fatal Influence, when JC Jane had her last match in NXT, I believe it was with Lola Vice. And there's rumors that Lola is getting called up. There's also rumors of oh wait, they asked for a tag title match. So I guess we're getting a tag team title match coming up next. But all right. But as we're going to commercial break here, guys, I'd like to tell you about some of the shopping you can do. Take a look.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
That's right, guys. If you want to do some shopping, forget about Amazon, forget about Temu. You want to go to turnbucklestudios.org and click that shop button. You want to purchase all kinds of stuff from the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Simple as that. Turnbucklestudios.org. Click that shop. You're going to find all kinds of shirts. You're going to find mugs. You're going to find a little bit of everything for everyone at turnbucklestudios.org. Go there. But yeah, it intrigues me. Like they said a tag team match. I kind of now I'm thinking about like where these rumored call-ups could happen tonight. We still have one more hour left on the program. I mean, it could still happen in this matchup, I suppose. But the other rumor that I had heard was Tatum Paxley was at the building tonight too. Ooh, Bobby went and grabbed himself a snack. I've got a snack here too, Bobby. I've got some Ritz crackers on the go. Oh, see, Bobby, I'm jealous of you. I love Cheez-Its. Absolutely love Cheez-Its. But here we go. Tag team action right now. And the women's tag team titles are on the line here. As Lainey Reed and Chelsea Green are starting off in the ring against one another here. Smooth move by Chelsea Green to roll out of the ring to take away some of the momentum that Lainey Reed had started to build at the start of this matchup here. And a smart move by Lainey Reed to dodge that elbow drop. Man, and Fallon Henley. Yeah, Bobby, it is awesome to see Fallon Henley in a match again on SmackDown. It always is awesome to see Fallon Henley in that ring. It's always awesome to see all of the women of the WWE wrestling today. But right now, Tiffany Stratton is she's got both women on the ropes here. Now here comes Chelsea Green. We might see a little double team action here. And a double tope suicida to the outside of the ring. Oh, we almost saw JC Jane get involved, but it was still just enough of a distraction for Fallon Henley to get involved. And now Lainey Reed just she was trying to mount an offense on Chelsea, but Chelsea's fighting back. Beautiful backbreaker there. Chelsea Green's in a bit of trouble there. Oh, that was an awesome stunner there. Close fall there. As Lainey Reed just hammering away on Chelsea Green there. Oh, and now decking Tiffany Stratton there, and now she's got that side headlock or the jawbreaker there. But here comes Fallon Henley. That was not enough for Chelsea to get out of there. We need Chelsea to get out of there and get that tag to Tiffany Stratton there. Frequent tag-ins here between Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed. That's not a bad maneuver. But what is a bad maneuver is distracting yourself with Tiffany Stratton. Oh, and just paintbrushes Lainey Reed there as she's getting closer and closer, reaching for the tag. And a beautiful German suplex. Now, if I'm Chelsea, I'm getting up and I'm running for that tag. And there it is. And now Tiffany coming in and just cleaning house here. Oh, Fallon Henley catching that forearm, but I think Chelsea's been tagged back in. That It's not what Chelsea wanted, but Chelsea's back in there. Now Chelsea trying to prove that she is a fighting champion and trying to keep the advantage on here. I think Tiffany knows that Chelsea's probably still a little bit beat up, but on there, yeah, Laney Reed getting, or JC Jane getting involved there, and and down goes Tiffany Stratton. Chelsea's in a lot of trouble right now. And I think, yeah, I think that's going to do it. Our tag team champions are going to retain off of that 3 count there. Just an unfortunate series of events in that in the ending of that matchup. Oh, and look at this. Lash Legend and Nia Jax are in there attacking both Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton, throwing Tiffany Stratton out, and now standing tall over Chelsea Green here. What's Nia asking for? Oh, the women's championship. And standing tall over Chelsea because she wants that belt herself. Yeah, you're right, Bobby. Everybody's got a big target on their back, just as the man himself that's standing on our screen right now, Damian Priest, has got a huge target on his back, especially with that tag team championship draped over his shoulders. They're talking about how the MFTs attack. Next week, it looks like there's going to be another matchup coming. But up next, guys, we're going to take a look at Brock Lesnar's in-ring career here. But yeah, Bobby, you are correct. Everybody's got a target on their back right now. I wasn't expecting Nia Jax to be stepping up to this, but and that makes me wonder that, let's say Lash Legend won that matchup. I kind of get a feeling that Nia would have turned on Lash because she would have wanted a shot at that. She would have wanted that belt for herself. And let's say Nia wins that match. Does Lash end up turning on Nia? And maybe we get Nia versus Lash because Lash herself was in that ladder match too. And I'm certain she would have loved nothing more than to have won that title that night. And I got to think too, with this Nia Jax now attacking Chelsea Green, maybe Lash actually ends up going after the United States title as well. It is definitely going to be interesting to see where we are going as far as the women's division on SmackDown goes. As right now we are coming back to the action here. As we are looking at the 40th annual Royal Rumble to be taking place in Arizona, February 2027. No announced dates yet for the event, but it is going to be taking place at State Farm Stadium, the same arena, I believe, that played host to WrestleMania 26. But here we are. We're taking a look at Brock Lesnar's career. As it's being played to the tune of I Stand Alone by Godsmack. We're just taking a look at the destruction that Brock Lesnar caused, even in his first year in the business when he took the undisputed title off of The Rock. And then the time he collapsed the ring in a matchup against the Big Show. To his monumental feud with Kurt Angle, to his departure, in which he would, well, I mean, WWE revisionist history would say he went straight to the UFC, but he went to try out for the Minnesota Vikings, got cut on the last day before rosters were finalized, would then go on to New Japan and wrestle there for a little bit. Then he would make his presence felt in the UFC, where he would have a very, very dominating run before making his comeback in 2012 to the WWE. And for 14 years, we saw him just arrive, conquer, repeat. And then, of course, we're looking at Sunday when he passed that torch to Obafemi, saying, "I'm the past, he's the future." But what a career for the beast, the conqueror, Brock Lesnar. Thank you for everything you have done in the pro wrestling business. Thank you for the memories. But yeah, we are taking a look at Saturday Hell in a Cell, where they tore the ring apart, and ultimately we saw Obafemi come out on top. And here we are. We're looking at Brock Lesnar and his official announcement of his retirement on the Pat McAfee show just a few days ago. All right, now who's on their way to the ring? Oh, Randy Orton's coming out. Randy Orton making his way to the ring. We got to watch behind Randy, because Cody said he was looking for him, and look at Randy's got his head looking behind his shoulders there, because he knows Cody's looking for him. And we're taking a look at what happened in WrestleMania, where Cody did defeat Randy Orton and retain the title, only for Orton to clock him and then give him the punt. And before Randy could even get any words out, Cody Rhodes is making his way to the ring. And Randy on the run, basically. Cody saying, "What are you waiting on? You know this has to take place in the ring. It's been 100 days. I know you want it. Get in this ring right now." And Randy playing the mind games as he always does. Cody saying he owes him an explanation. Randy Orton saying he doesn't owe him anything. And during the road to WrestleMania in March, Cody asked for the very best version of Randy Orton, saying, in fact, he gave him permission to be the very best version of Randy Orton, calling him a cocky SOB, saying you gave permission to him, a 14-time world champion, the Viper, the legend killer. Well, I played your game at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. Says he gave him the best version of Randy Orton. And what did Cody do? Right in the middle of that ring, Randy was beaten 1, 2, 3. Saying, but in that moment, something deep down snapped. I first felt an echo, then that got louder and louder and louder and louder, apparently. And the voices came back more clear than they had ever been in his entire career. Told him to do whatever he had to do to put Cody on all fours and kick him in the face as hard as he could. Saying in that moment, he realized that the best version of Randy Orton wasn't going to bring home number 15. But the worst version of Randy Orton can and will. Wow. Saying he doesn't care who has it, he's going to get it back. Doesn't care if it's Owens, doesn't care if it's Punk. But if there's one thing he does know is that he will not be taking it from Cody, because as long as there's air in Randy's lungs, he's going to do everything he can to make sure Cody never, ever, ever, ever seize the WWE Championship again. Wow. I gotta wonder when this match is going to take place as well. Wow, calling Randy the last legend and left in the WWE. I mean, he is one of the last ones from that graduating class of OVW that is left. John Cena's gone. Batista's gone. Brock Lesnar's now gone. All that stands is Randy Orton. And Randy laying down that microphone and backing off. Now we got Sami Zayn with Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae here. CM Punk is now there saying, "Are we still doing this?" And by this, I mean you crying behind my back. You got a big mouth when I'm not around. And I know you're jealous. I know Kevin's jealous. I know he is, but at least Kevin has the decency to say to his face, this is Punk kind of stirring the pot here with the amount of contenders that are at his I guess on his waiting list. I almost said at his disposal, but with Sammy, KO, and I got to think Gunther and Finn Balor are going to find their way back into this situation at some point as well. We haven't seen either one of those two tonight, but very well could see them next week. And I mean, there is still about a half an hour left of the show. But Jade is now coming out in the locker room here with Kathy Kelly. Bobby is asking, what do we do with Trick Williams next? I'm not exactly certain, but I do feel like maybe his time with the U.S. title isn't quite done. We could very well go to a triple threat. We could easily see Mello and Trick have a number one contenders match, perhaps. I'm really not certain at this point, but we'll have to take a wait and see approach right now, because we do have Jade Cargill and BFAB and Meechin in an interview here. But up next, Charlotte Flair and Jade Cargill. And speaking of up next, guys, you might want to take a look at all of the programming we have with the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Take a look.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, let us power your dreams with the Xbox Showcase at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown SecuiryDetail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
And if you want to find all of our programming, guys, it's so simple. Turnbucklestudios.org/shows. All of the latest programming will be there. Whether it's you want to catch last night's Xbox Showcase, you want to catch some PlayStation Showcase, some Turnbuckle Talk, the Chris Parrish podcast. It's all there for you to take a look at. Turnbucklestudios.org/shows, guys. But I cannot wait to see what goes down with this this match between Jade Cargill and Charlotte coming up in just a few short moments. And Bobby Stats, thank you. We do enjoy having you in the chat, and he does like our shows. Thank you again for all of that. And yeah, I can't wait to see this this possible matchup coming up here, guys. As we're taking a look at what's to come on Monday, Roman Reigns is going to be in the building. Raw, SmackDown, and AAA will all be there. The start of the tournament to determine Roman Reigns' next opponent will begin this coming Monday in Norfolk, Virginia. As I believe it said Penta and Laredo Kid are going to go at it. As right now we are taking a look at Nikki Bella. He's talking about her return. tried so hard to be supportive of Paige and how hard she had worked to get to WrestleMania, only for that moment to be taken away because of her injury. Saying she single-handedly revitalized Paige's career. And then the loss of the tag team titles and the loss of the 6-woman tag, which led to Nikki and Brie turning on Paige. Blaming Paige for Brie's injury. Saying she's going to make sure that Paige feels the pain that Brie is feeling, as next week, Women's United States Championship action, guys. Tiffany Stratton going to be defending her title against JC Jane. And yeah, next week, WWE Tag Team title triple threat match. The MFTs going to be taking on R-Truth and Damian Priest alongside the War Raiders, against the War Raiders, not alongside. And then the Men's United States Championship will also be on the line, as Carmelo Hayes is going to challenge Baron Corbin for the title. Oh, now we're looking at Shinsuke Nakamura, Tongans, MFTs. You think you've evolved? You have a new leader now, but you also have past enemies. You say you need to remember who you are. Wow. Saying you're wrong. They need to remember who Shinsuke is. The king of strong style. The artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Saying that he is back. And this time, he's not alone. Saying that he's starting a war and that he's no longer a one-man army. Saying he and I make it clear who are warriors. He and I make it clear who are. Saying, laying out a warning. Who is he talking about, though? Wow, I'm one. All right, Nakamura, you've got me intrigued. Who are you talking about? And Charlotte is making her way to the ring right now. Charlotte, she looks ready, guys. She looks ready to take out Jade once and for all here. And kind of thinking she may need a little bit of energy here, guys. And you know what she can do? She can go to our tag team partner. She can go to w.gg. She can use that promo code TV Studios to get herself 10% off of every order within the store there, guys. That is w.gg. Use that promo code to save yourself 20% 10% off of everything within the store, guys. w.gg. And Jade is now in the ring here. As we are waiting for this main event matchup to get underway. And now look at both women staring each other across the ring. The bell sounds, and we are underway for our main event, guys. Both women in a collar and elbow tie up. Very aggressive collar and elbow. Not letting it go, not even after that monkey flip from Charlotte there. And the collar and elbow spilling to the outside here. And Bobby's got Charlotte to win here. And, see, I don't know, man, because sure, Charlotte had put that into Jade's ear that both Beefab and Meechin should stay in the back. But the thing is, I don't know if they listen because, I mean, that's just how they work in a 3-on-1 situation. And I've got to believe maybe if Charlotte does win, I got to believe that maybe she does have some sort of backup. And there's one name I'm thinking of. Maybe she could be coming back tonight, and that's Alexa Bliss, perhaps. And then there's those two rumored ones that we had heard tonight with Tatum Paxley and Lola Vice. But I don't know if you want to debut those two in this situation. Sure, it's a high profile situation, but I'm just not sure how that would work. But we'd have to wait and see as this match plays out here. And this is a very, very heated rivalry between Jade and Charlotte. And Jade just caving in the chest of Charlotte with those stomps. See, Jade, you can't start taunting when you're in a ring against Charlotte, because Charlotte just knows how to capitalize, and that's twice now Charlotte's done that. And Jade basically hitting her own version of the Boss Man Slam there, trying to get that 2 count, but Charlotte kicking out pretty quickly. And Jade just keeping the pressure on with Charlotte here. As Charlotte is trying to mount a comeback here, trying to get the crowd into it, trying to get the crowd behind her, as we see those elbows being drilled right into Jade. What's Jade got planned next? Oh, an Irish whip into the corner here, and missing whatever she was looking for. But Charlotte with that German suplex, sending Jade back to the middle of the ring. And both women just trading those blows in the middle of the ring there. Charlotte with those chops, very reminiscent of her father, of course. But this match has been almost nonstop action. What was that? Jade was going for a pump kick and connected Charlotte in the middle of the back, who was trying to dodge it with her own cartwheel. Now it's Charlotte hitting that crossbody, but Jade rolling through. 2 count only on that one. Now a trading of pinfalls here as Charlotte looking to hit to connect a backslide here. But Jade is trying to fight it off using her strength and is successful at doing so, hitting her with that gut and then a crescent kick of oh, now she's got Charlotte up on her shoulders. Very close on that one. Jade almost had the win there. Now Jade is going up top as she's got Charlotte positioned close to the corner there. Gosh. Is Charlotte looking for a little satisfaction? No, I thought she was. But Jade is yeah, Jade's looking for a power bomb off the second rope. Landing hard on that mat. But Charlotte with the wherewithal to kick out of it. Oh, Jade's got some words for Charlotte. Oh, trading slaps there. Oh, and a chop block right to that knee. That could be very effective if she locks in the figure eight, which is what she looks to be going for right now. She doesn't quite have it on, but she's got the bridge. And there's BFAB, and there's Meechin breaking the hold. And Little Miss Bliss, Alexa Bliss is back. Bliss has got some, she's hiding something. Oh, she's got Lily. This is trouble. Uh-oh. Lights just went out. And there's Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley is in the house. That was awesome. Tatum Paxley just came in, dove off that top rope. And look at, oh, yeah. Sister Abigail on Jade. And like a supernatural selection, and that's going to do it. Charlotte picks up the win. Wow. This is intriguing. This trio now because it's Charlotte, Alexa, and Tatum Paxley. But wow, ladies and gentlemen, that was a decent episode of SmackDown, and the big surprise at the end with Tatum Paxley there. Good to see her on the main roster. I'm very intrigued to see where we're going with her. It's going to be interesting, but yeah, this is going to be quite the show here, guys. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Bobby Stats, for coming into the chat saying I did a good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. But ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time that we do bid you adieu. So thank you all for tuning in, and have yourself a wonderful weekend.
Lights go down, the sirens sound. You know what time it is.